Hey there, and welcome to Tiny Brander. Thank you so much for the trust you have shown in us and in the platform. I know that you are going to love it, and I know that you're going to love building your own supplement brand using this platform. Now, I know you're going to be keen to start building your brand straight away, but please do watch this video to the end. This is the onboarding video that will show you the settings you need to complete in order to successfully launch a selling supplement brand. So I have everything up on the big screen. Let's take a look and walk you through the process. So once you get your login email, you'll be able to come to this screen here at tinybrander.com, enter your email address and the password that you were sent with your email, with your login email, and you just hit the login button. If you do forget your password at any time, you can just do a password reset by hitting the forgot password right here. So I'm going to log in right now and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so here we are in one of our test accounts. Now, as I said, I know you're going to be keen to jump right in and start branding your products and selecting and building your stores. But first of all, I want to give you an overview of the platform so that you can see exactly where everything is, and also run you through some settings which are absolutely essential for you to complete before you start building your brand and your store. Okay, so here's the dashboard. This will tell you the total number of stores you've built, the total number of orders you've got, the total number of customers, your net profit, and any messages that have come through your website that you need to respond to will be shown up here. Your store management on the left is where you're going to build your stores and manage your stores. The wallet transactions are showing every transaction that goes out of your account. In other words, every product that you pay for that we ship. Bulk orders are bulk orders that you have created within your stores to ship in bulk. And that's going to give you a record of that in there. The settings, we'll run through that in a second. Tax jar settings, we'll talk about tax jar in a separate video. The resources is all of your training. So this is going to be important. This is kind of where this video is going to be held, and any other training for the platform itself. And any traffic training is held here, and creative credits. Now, each one of these sections has a video of its own. So if you need any help with any section, all you need to do is search in the resources section. Just jump into there right now and just search here for whatever one of these sections you need help with. For example, if you need help with creative credits, you can just search for that and it gives you an explanation of what the creative credits are. So everything should be nice and clear within the platform. Now, before you do anything with the platform, there are some settings that you want to complete in order to make sure that you get paid and you collect leads and everything is set up correctly. So you do this down here in the settings section. So if we click into that, you'll see here we have 4 headings. We have the payment settings, the autoresponder settings, the wallet settings, and the primary domain settings. Okay, let's start at the beginning, at the payment settings, because that's kind of important. This is how you are going to get paid for the products you sell. Now, we integrate with several merchant accounts. If there are any that you would like us to integrate with, which we don't currently, drop an email to us at support@tinybrander.com and we'll look at adding them to our development list. But right now, we integrate with PayPal, Razorpay, Stripe, Klarna, Square, Authorize.net, Braintree, EasyPay Direct, and Paygate. Now, each one of these has a separate section, and of course you can have multiple merchant accounts and apply them to different stores. The first one is for PayPal, and each one of these sections has a separate video showing you how to integrate. So whichever merchant accounts you want to integrate with, you can simply search in the resources section for the particular video that corresponds to integrating PayPal or integrating Razorpay or integrating Stripe. And that will give you a full walkthrough of doing that. But you do need to have a merchant account in order to take payment for the products that you're selling. So set that up first, as many as you like, or you can just do one, obviously. The next section along is the autoresponder settings. Now, as you can see, we integrate with a lot of different autoresponders. We have Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, Sendio, MailVio, SendLane, SendFox, GrooveMail, Blastable, and we also have a custom HTML form element. Now, each of these, again, have a separate video detailing the walkthrough of how to integrate them. So whichever autoresponder you want to collect your leads and collect your buyer information into, make sure you integrate with them and follow the video walkthroughs before you build your stores. The next setting is the wallet section. Now, we have a separate video that explains exactly what the wallet is, but is a brief overview. The wallet is how we get paid, Tiny Brander get paid, for the products that you sell. So this is how you pay for the products that we dispatch and ship on your behalf. So you need to set up a wallet in order that you can pay for the product, the labeling, and the shipping of that product out to your client. That is how you pay us for the products we dispatch on your behalf. So that's an overview, a very brief overview of what the wallet is. And again, we have a separate training video in the resources area of how to add a wallet to your account and how to load that wallet with cash. Now, I want to make sure this is very clear. You do not need to load your wallet with any credit, any cash credit, before you make sales. That's not a requirement. It's sensible, but it's not a requirement. What will happen is we will still be able to take orders. You'll still be able to make orders through your website. We just won't be able to dispatch them until you've added credit into your wallet account. Now, what that will allow you to do is obviously make sales without having any risk for paying for inventory. All that will happen is if you don't have enough money in your wallet to pay for a particular order that comes into the platform, it will send you an email asking you to load that wallet, and then after that you'll just hit resubmit, and we will then receive the order in our back end to ship out. So that's the wallet section. Now, the primary domain section is really only relevant to you if you want to hold multiple different stores under the same domain. So if, for example, you had a domain something like johnsbigsupplementstores.com, and you wanted lots of different separate stores under that. For example, you wanted to have the keto store under that, and you wanted to have the CBD store under that domain. You would add that as a primary domain, and then when you build your stores, you'll build them as subfolders under that primary domain. If you just want to have each store under a separate domain, then you don't need to worry about the primary domain. And again, there will be a detailed tutorial about primary domains if you just search in the resources section. Okay, so once you've filled in those three sections, you are in a very good place to start building your first store and your first brand. And to do that, you just go up to Store Management here, and you hit Create New Store. Now, there is an entire separate video on how to get up and running and creating your new store very quickly, and that is in the resources section. You'll be able to see that. But for now, that is the basic setup you need in the background in order to start building your supplement business. So I hope you found that useful. As always, if there is any questions or concerns about anything in this video, or indeed anything in the Tiny Brander platform, please reach out to us through the widget in the app, or alternatively by sending an email to support@tinybrander.com. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Bye.